Hello, I have returned. And I apparently left my mic on for that whole thing, so I apologize for any of the sounds that occurred while I was taking my break and doing all that sort of thing. So I do apologize for that. But I am back from my break and ready to get going and building and all of that glorious stuff. So we should definitely get over to the game and hopefully get some things done. First things first, gotta get this iron that I got last stream processing. Don't worry about the piles of gold on the floor. It's fine. Everything's fine. I haven't run out of storage space for my gold at all. Okay, so we'll take 10 iron ore. We'll stuff it right in here. Now, how much coal do I have stockpiled now? Oh, lots. Okay, we're good. Okay, so while that iron is processing, so that I can finally make my oven, I think I'm going to start ferrying stone into my storage shed. I got all my wood moved, but now it's time to move the stone. And I think the easiest way to do it is going to be if I just break the chests holding the stone and have a little run through the pile. And then which chest? Ah, this one. This is going to be a little time consuming, but I went and built this whole setup in a way that I really can't put my cart through. So we're going to be stuck with what I can carry. Which isn't as much as I would have expected. What do I have in my inventory? Where did I get that 50 wood from? Do. I mean, this storage shed that I have put in is going to hold a lot more stone and wood than my previous setup, but getting them switched over is... What is over here that says it's being dropped? Two pieces of wood. Huh. Oh, come on. Let me up. Well, we'll put those 2 pieces of wood in with the other wood. Okay. As eventually I will have to make my workshop smaller so that I have room for a magic workshop. But I'm not going to need that for the stuff that's going on in the plains. So I'm not going to worry about doing that yet unless I need to kill a lot more time in processing this iron. Put that in there. Eventually I will have picked up all this stone. And this way is faster than if I were going into the chest to take out the stone and then running the stone over here, putting it in here, going back to the chest, and so on and so forth. But when it comes down to it, I can spare the time a bit, since the iron needs processing. And actually, I should double check for making the... Let's see here. To make the oven... Where is it? There it is. I need 15 iron. To make the windmill, I need 30 iron nails. To make the spinning wheel, I need 10 iron nails. Like, I think... My main problem is that I'm not actually certain where to put the spinning wheel right now. Maybe I should shorten the workshop and, like, set up a room with the artesian table. I'll have to rebuild it as the magic workshop later, but... Oh, and then my food ran out. So yeah, I think I am actually going to be shortening the workshop today. Once I've got all this stone transported. I can grab some wood and get to work on that. Admittedly, I'm probably going to build the artesian table chamber completely out of stone, simply to make it easier to rebuild as the magic workshop later. But I'd rather have the stone out of my way and come back for it than having to, then leaving it where it is and having to keep chucking it out of my inventory as I redo the workshop. How are we doing over here? Where are we at? Okay, this is the last piece of iron. So I can turn that... Whoop! I can turn that over. Alright, that was the last piece. So we'll go grab the iron that has been produced. Stuff it in there. I'm just going to put the silver over there for now. Uh, 20 coal. 10 iron. And you know, it's starting to bug me, like this spot here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna find my stone floor. Oh, I had it for a moment there. Right spot, wrong height. Come on. Oh, just for a moment it snaps into place and then it just undoes itself. Maybe if I do it this way, it will stop snapping to the cabin wall? I like that better. I don't know what I did this for, but I like it better anyway. I feel better about that. have more rock than I thought I did. I have more rock than I have wood. Admittedly, I use wood more often. Just 1 or 2 more trips. It's starting to get dark, so I'm going to make this last trip the annoying way. Which is to use up every speck of my stamina, then huck this pile of rocks ahead of me, get the stamina back again, there. How much? Oh, dang, it's only done 4. Admittedly, I have enough to build the oven now. But I think I want to, like, process it before I build with it. Okay. I'm just gonna step over this way. Oh, dang, my torch is burned out over here. It looks like my trees are mature. So I think tomorrow I'll be doing a bit of harvesting. And then I will rebuild the workshop. Although, speaking of, let's grab, like, there's supposed to be a torch in here. I can't even find it now. Just gonna refill the gate torches. That one's fine-ish. Whoop, I am hung up. That one's also fine-ish. Let's have a sleep for the night. You dream of a mighty bear sleeping deep below the earth in the winter of the world. It turns in its sleep, folds upon folds of flesh and fur. It has no head, no limbs. That's still, I never managed to finish reading that one, and it's just really disturbing. Okay. Wait, let me put this resin away. It would be a foggy day. That's going to make things extra interesting. Grab another load of iron. Grab another 20 coal. That's the iron in. That's the coal in. All right. Time to harvest some trees. Nice. Whoa! Oh. Oh, they're coming for me. Give me that resin. I need it. Ow. You know, building this tree farm just outside my base was definitely one of my better ideas. I could have built a base big enough to have a tree farm inside, but chopping down trees near your walls or anything else you want to preserve, not the best plan. Come back here. Stop making me waste stamina chasing you. Okay, I will come back for these other 2 trees. This is why I keep a torch next to the gate, so that even on foggy days I can tell where the heck my gate is. Okay. Stop in here. Get my cultivator. Stop in here to grab some more beech seeds. Oh, there goes another birch. Okay. Let's plant some beech trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, did I get any of these too close together? No, I did not. Excellent. I did put this one too close to the rock, though. I guess I'll settle for 15 instead of 16 trees. Take this wood. Looks like my onions and my beets are about ready to harvest as well, but I want to get this wood out of my inventory before I do that. So I will just put this here. Oh, wait. Put the resin here. And the single feather that I got there. Swing over this way. Smelter empty. Okay. 20 coal. Iron. There we go. Hit up the farm. Okay, back to the cultivator. Seed turnip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turnips themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Harvest the onions. Harvest the onion seeds. One, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Place the turnip there. Place the onion there. Eat some food. I should make some more carrot soup. Let's see here. Carrot soup, red mushroom, and carrot. Carrot. Red mushroom. go. Now for my boar jerky, which is running low, I think I have some in the house, which also happens to be where I need to put the cultivator. I'm still carrying carrots and mushrooms. That is a mistake. That's the wrong food there. As I'm transitioning from one level of food to another, so things are in a few odd places right now. Like, I'm using up my deer stew so that I'm going to start using sausages. I'm going to switch over to wolf jerky from boar jerky when my boar jerky is gone. I have a lot of deer stew though before I'm switching to sausages. That's Oh, and I am going to have to take a moment here. Just a second, I have to go turn on my air purifier. There we go. Now I should be getting less smoke from the neighbors. Didn't used to bother me so much, but then my allergy to pot just ramped up. Got very unlucky on the allergy reroll. Okay, still six left. Oh, I should put the carrots and the mushrooms back before I forget again. Carrots, mushrooms, as I'm going to be using the carrot soup for quite a time because I'm trying to use up my carrots. It is going to nerf me just a little, but now I need to foreshorten this workshop. Which definitely means I need to remove the artesian table. And I need to rebuild this section of the building. Because I'm gonna want the door in the middle. How is it already nightfall? I demand answers. How am I supposed to see what I'm doing? Okay, that's good. Okay, how many left? Still 2 left. So yeah, I think what I'm going to be doing is building a little workshop that's big enough for the artesian table and the spinning wheel for the moment. How many iron nails do I have? Ooh, 3. How many did I need for the spinning wheel? 10. Alright, that is the spinning wheel. Well, part of the spinning wheel. Grab a stack of wood. One more. Which should be going through right now. One coal, 1 iron. Something throwing shit at my base. Alright, put the iron there. Grab 20 more coal. And 10 more iron. Alright, we're going to bed. I do not like the sounds that are going on outside. I don't want to know. Let's not find out. I think for the order of operations, it would actually be better to build the oven and its chimney first, because I need to put down the artesian table there in order to build the oven. Oh man, it didn't run while I was sleeping at all. Did I not put in all of the coal? I did. Weird. But yeah, I think the best way to start will be over here. Break down the temporary roof that I put on to keep the floor from getting rained on. Pop down the artesian table over here. And then the stone oven, 15 iron, 20 stone. Okay. And 4 Surtling cores. Oh. Alright, well let's start with the Surtling cores since they are the furthest away. Okay. 4 Surtling cores. $15 iron. And 20 stone. Oh, it's only 1 wide. Well, having a space only 1 wide is going to look weird. Missing the required crafting station? What are you talking about? The artesian table is right there. Well, for symmetry's sake, I'm gonna put 2 in. It's gonna use a lot of iron, though. But also, I wonder... Yeah, actually... let's just put this here for now, because it is going to be some time. I'm going to put this wood here. I am definitely going to need more iron. The question is whether I should go mine it or whether I should spawn it off stream. Because in a large piece of what I consider to be irony, a lot of the stuff that you need for the planes is crafted out of iron. Not black metal, as one would expect. Oh, I don't... Right. I don't actually want these to be like this. I want to raise this floor another level. Or a half level? It would be nice to, because I don't want them to be too tall, but they're like sitting directly on the ground like that. They're a little what's the right word? What is the right word? It's hard to see past my own gigantic head. That's good. They worked perfectly before. Why won't they work now? Well, if it's floor or nothing, I will take the floor. Put all this extra stone away. This is for observation purposes. And hopefully I will not actually suffocate myself on it this time. Oh, I don't want to be back down here. I think that might not be a big enough opening for the smoke. I'm hoping that it is, though. I want it to be big enough, but it is not. Wait a minute. Do I actually have that lined up? Oh, I do. Alright. Also, like, what is making that noise just outside my base? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's going to make the roof very hard to get back on now. Wait. I don't actually want the chimney to be this tall. Man, time goes fast when you're designing from scratch. Whoops. How have I already used up 50 wood? I really don't like the noises that have been occurring outside today. I mean, I think it's just a grayling, but it's still a very upsetting noise. I will finish the chimney when there is daylight so I can see what the heck I'm doing. You dream of a great tree reaching out through the night. One half of its branches crackle with flames. The others are green with leaves. Okay. Welcome to a brand new day. One where hopefully things are not going to be making scratching, gobbling noises at me while I try to build. Like that. And then we finish the corners. Because it just looks better if you do. I don't know that I'm ever going to use both ovens, but for the space that I am giving to the ovens, 2 looks a lot better than 1. Alright then. I think I'd gotten this pretty much finished out the way that I want it. Now it's a matter of moving the chests. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. Okay, fine wood goes in here. Obsidian is being stored in here. This stuff is being stored in here. That gives me wood to build another chest. This one was, I believe, 100% full of core wood. Yep. Which gives me enough wood to build another chest. Okay, troll hide, overflow deer hide, leather scraps, Fenris hair, wolf fang, red jute, Fenris claw, chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And this chest was full of resin. And this chest was all seeds. Probably not in the order that I had them in, because, you know, who does fool things like that? Putting things back in the same order that they came out? And then this one... flint and bone and needle and more of this stuff and wolf hide and deer hide and a stack of wood and feathers. Take out the tanning rack. And this is where the new wall goes. Oh. Build it the same style as the rest, Foxwine. This is the lower roof, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That goes there. That goes there. And the rest can be finished. I'm gonna have to move these boxes as well, I realize now. That's there. That's here. get the X on the roof in a bit. But for the moment, I need my tanning rack back again. Let's take out the torch just for the moment. Yeah, tanning rack goes here. Torch. I probably don't have enough resin to rebuild the torch, do I? Yeah. I need 2 resin for that. That here. And that is the much smaller workshop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what a coincidence. One, 2, refill that. Have enough wood to build another. Those there. Decide to make it easier on myself by just then building another chest. Then burst that one. Troll hide, leather, bone. More core wood. Ancient seeds for some reason. Yet more troll hide. Overflow wolf fangs. Even more bone. And more leather. One more chest. is holding Grey Dwarf eyes, and for some reason wolf hide, even though there's a space in here. Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta take out the rest of what was once the workshop, which is over large. Okay, and then this space here will become my artesian table area plus magic workshop when that's a thing. But for the moment, we are going to just sort of shove that over there. That's all the iron for that load? Yes, that was all the iron for that load. Alright. Put the iron in there. Grab 20 more coal. The rest of the iron. Eat some jerky. Load that up. Load this up. Load this up. Load this up. And whatever is left of the wood can go in there. That's why I have less wood than stone, because I keep turning my wood into charcoal. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have put the wood away yet. I wasn't finished. Let me just go. I'll grab this. Also, for symmetry's sake, why red? Why red? Why? The tools are going to hang in the window, I guess. Then back here, we just pop one of these on finish off the roof. And there we go. The workshop is very teeny now. But when it comes down to it, it's just the right size. I could squish one more chest in here. I'm not going to, but I could. Okay. To bed. I've got a she shed now. I've got multiple she sheds. Sleep is a river and dreams are live fish. You wake in the morning with your net empty, and with the sound of things coming out of your coal kilns and forge thingamabobs incredibly loud in the middle of the night. But yeah, it's a she shed now. It's also still not finished. Is there any way to get the door lines to actually line up? Give me a sec here. This is bugging me. No, I can't get the door frame to line up properly. Well, let's make sure to repair the hammer. It's been doing a lot of work. Yeah, I did put boards on either side of that one, so I should put them on either side of this one too, right? Like that. They don't stick up too weird. They do not. Okay, we are good. How are we doing here? This one's finished. This one is still working. That finished. Alright, put the iron there. We'll put the coal here. Okay, I'll take this, and then this I will divide in what at first might seem an odd way, but I don't know how long this is going to take to finish, but I'm not going to put more wood in it until it does. Now the main question becomes, am I close enough to the stonecutter here to be able to build a building back here? And the answer is no, I am not. Alright. Alright, let's grab the stonecutter. to run it out to I'm going to put it down here. I'm gonna go grab the artesian table. Now this sucker basically takes up 2 tiles. And the spinning wheel kinda takes up 1 tile, but it's gonna be shooting stuff out. So I think if I build a room 3 by 3, it's going to be more than big enough. Whoop! I did not grab stone. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna level the ground around here and also eradicate the grass because it just makes things easier. I want it to be like in the ground. Oh man, I already ran out of stone? Did I get any stone from that? Not enough if I did. Where are you at? You've still got 3 to go. Dang. Why are you like this? I don't understand why the one charcoal kiln is so slow. There we go. If I made it a little bit bigger, I could use these, but I didn't, so we'll be using these. I think this is actually a good spot for the door. Alright, and then you... And ran out of stone already. I'm beginning to wonder why I even bother to fill up the one charcoal kiln. Also, I'm going to need some more wood on top of this stone. Can I carry like 3? No, I can't carry 3 stacks of stone. That is a pity. Or would it be better to put the door over here? Or maybe I put 2 doors? You know, that sounds like a really good plan to me. I have 2 doors, and that way I can come in whichever side suits me best. I am obviously gonna have to make this bigger when comes time to make my magic workshop, but future Foxwine will cross that bridge when we get to it. I believe that if I do this, it will open into the wall. I'm gonna double check this. Whoop. Yeah. Actually, am I? I am big enough to build with these. Admittedly, no windows, which I'm not loving. Hmm. Yeah. Whee! Oh. I will fix that. Because what I want... Yeah, more like that. Whoa! Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. I need to do this with the door closed, which is the main problem that I'm having here. Whoa! Okay, okay. I'm up here. I'm up here now. And I used up my stone again. Okay. Oh, and I don't have enough wood to do the round of charcoal. Spectacular. Alright. Okay, grab this. Grab that. Oh, right. And 20 coal. And fill this up again. Although I have processed all the iron now, right? Oh, I've lost count. Yeah, I processed it all. Okay, the main question at this point is, can I take another stack of rock? Do I need another stack of rock? No, wait, I probably don't. Now that was supposed to be like this, so why wasn't it? I may have made this place a little tall. Still, now the question is, where did I put my crystal? Because I think I should crystal this window. I think I have it in the forge. Oh, yep. I have so much crystal. Oh, that explains why it was getting so hard to see. Let's have a snooze. No dreams. Leave the coal alone. Okay. Crystal. Can I have that on the outside instead of the inside? Now the question becomes, should I be using the regular wood or core wood? And I have so much core wood. I think I'm going to use core wood. Because I remember when I was moving these chests, I just have a massive amount of this stuff. That. I'm not so sure about those two pieces. Let's remove those. I have so much crystal. I wish I had a good spot for another window, but the only other good spots are these two walls, and they're looking directly into dirt. What if I did 2 layers of crystal? Would that look weird? Makes it more difficult to see through, but... No, you know, I think whoop. Oh no, that is a very upsetting noise. Now I think lining it with the core wood was the correct choice, but putting in the other layer of crystal was not. Yeah. And then the artesian table can go like right here. And put another block here. Alright. 10 nails, 5 scraps, and 20 fine wood. Still haven't used up the crystal. Alright. Ten nails. $20 fine wood. And was it 3 scraps? I don't remember. Let's just take the pile here. And then oh, that's sitting way too high. I want it to be sitting up, but I don't want it to be sitting like super far up. So what if I... like that. It's not quite sitting in the right place, is it? I want it to be like with its feet on the shelf. Actually, I think my inadvertent clicking might have been correct. Let's get this to about like it was. That was the right height. Like about halfway up this block is the right height. But yeah, I think I need a slightly bigger... I should maybe have made this a little, deeper. Oh, no. Actually, no, wait, I'm doing the right thing. Although I do kind of wish I hadn't taken out that bit. Like, if I were to put in one more floor tile here. To just sort of extend the building this way. Just this much. And then I put the door on. Here. I think I might have the door in the wrong place. I have the door in the wrong place. I have constrained myself, interestingly, by having the 3x3 with the window in this wall, is what I'm finding. I think what I want is the spinning wheel in this corner, shooting stuff into this corner, but then where do I put the artesian table? Or wait, I put it in the corner and have it shooting towards the window, and I put the artesian table here in the space that I just freed up? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. No, not the wall. Not the wood wall. I want the little piece of floor. Okay, then we take out the artesian table. If I put the beam on like this, does it stick out the wall? It do! It do stick out the wall. Okay, what if instead of using the core wood, I just use... I don't know why that one bit sticks out. And then I use a little piece of core wood here? Oh, I think I might be doing something here. And then the table goes here. Kind of makes that door a little unusable. Kind of cosmetic door now. Like, kind of usable, but also, like, that is a big spiky thing. I'm concerned about running myself past that all the time. Wait. Idea number 2. 3? 3. Idea number 3. We put the artesian table here, and that hides the weird stuff going on with the shelving. Oh, but then I can't load the spinning wheel. I guess it goes here. And I hope that I can still load the spinning wheel with it there. And then this is here. Yeah! Okay, flax goes in there, comes down this chute, and hopefully lands right on the floor here, instead of getting all caught up on anything that's doing. And yes, it does require a roof and flax, neither of which I currently have, but the roof at least I can do something about. Gonna have to build a scaffold, I think, or a ladder. I think a ladder. there we go. And then I'm going to put the low roof on this. Because this is messy enough without making it a high-rise. Like, it's gonna get in the way of me using this tower in this direction already. Oh, I don't want to be inside here right now. Oh. Now, frankly, this all looks like rain, so I would like to... I would like to get this all covered up before it rains, but I've run out of wood. I do think that I'm done with the stone, though. So we'll put these 12 whole pieces of stone back again. Grab some more wood. And unfortunately I can't see to work now, so it's probably going to rain on everything, which makes me sad. But still, I've nearly got this shed done, and it'll do me pretty well through the plains. Once I'm through the plains and into the next biome, the whole place is going to have to be rebuilt, probably in a different spot, but... You know what? While I'm at it, let's repair my hammer. And let's try and get back to the roofing. Now that I have a little more of a surface, that goes there like that. This goes here like this. Not entirely certain what to do with this little space here. But I do know that this goes here. Wait, that does not go there like that. That goes like that. That. Like that. And like that. I don't know. Building a tool shed? Kinda. I'm going to ignore what the roof is doing here because I have no idea how to fix it under these circumstances. I might have put this corner in the wrong place, but I don't want to try and figure it out now. But yes, I've just been building a shed type area to house my artesian table and my spinning wheel. It's part of my prepping for the plains. So when I have flax, you put it in here, the spinning wheel processes it and shoots it out here onto the floor, and then I have usable flax. Yay. And I actually I will need to grab the artesian table in just a bit. But first I need to, as I've been building a whole lot of things today, so, but there's still one more thing on the agenda, and that is one of these glorious monsters. This is a windmill. It's used for processing wheat into usable food ingredient. But yes, I also installed these ovens today and built them their own special little, what is the right word? Built them a chimney. I knew I'd remember eventually. I'm not 100% happy with the chimney. I don't really like the way that it's got this sort of jut here. I can't really fix it though, unfortunately. As I might be able to cover it up a little if I use like yeah, okay. If I use one of these, okay, there we go. One of these on each side will fix the problem. There we go. And then, oh, I see my way forward. We take these out. And then we slam this in here like this. There we go. I've still got a little gap if we look at it from certain angles, but I feel a lot better about it, and it doesn't stick through this roof too much. progress nicely. Yeah, I have removed motor from the equation. Why was I coming in here? I've built this little shed here. There's wood on one side and stone on the other. So I have my stash going on. I need to build a windmill somewhere. I just haven't quite figured out where to place it yet. Oh, my raspberries have come in. This is one of the reasons why I built my base the way that I did, because I managed to enclose a few raspberry bushes. And it does look like my turnips and my onions are about ready to harvest. I'm thinking maybe I put the windmill up here. I don't love putting it so close to my walls, but I don't really have another place to put it. I'd like for it to be near the garden area. Like, I know I can't actually grow the plain stuff here, but I want to process it fairly close to the kitchen. So it's either put it up here or move this table and put it like right in the middle here. And I don't know which one I want to do. Aesthetically speaking, it's probably better to put it up the hill, but for usefulness, it's probably better if I move the table. I'm gonna go grab my cultivator so that I can get my turnips and my onions turned over. I don't carry my cultivator around with me very much. Oh man, I've still got a lot of wood in my inventory. But yeah, for usefulness, I should probably put the windmill where this table is. So I'm gonna have to move this table carefully, because this table is why I can repair these walls. So yeah, the last 2-3 streams have all been getting prepped for going to the plains. I could go to the plains anytime. I have several portals set up that are near places where plains are, but I want it to be ready. I want to have the ovens set up. I wanted to have a place for the spinning wheel. I wanted to have the windmill. I want to tame some wolves so I have a constant source of wolf meat. The main question is how many wolves to tame, and then once they're tamed, where do I put them? Because I'm not too sure on those counts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 seed turnips. And then 1, 2, 3. The deeper you get into the game, the more different and complex your technology becomes. I think it's a bit annoying, to be honest. End up having to build almost a castle-sized shed. Yeah, what I've been doing is I've been building as an individual building for each like type of crafting that I end up doing. So I've ended up with a large number of outbuildings, basically. So like over here I have the barn, which is holding my pigs. This is my house, which has my portals and my bed in it. Right here I have my workshop, which has the crafting table. I just today I shrank this down to the current size. So this is a workbench that is as upgraded as I can get it to the current technology. And some storage chests of the things that I use most often when I'm crafting. Over here I have my smelting porch right next to my blacksmith shop, which is looking a little empty right now because I've been working on this building back here, which is currently holding just the artesian table and the spinning wheel. Later on, I'm going to make I'm going to take the artesian table and the spinning wheel probably, and well, I'm going to take the artesian table and I'm going to make a magic workshop, but I don't need it and I can't make it until I get to the next biome after the plains. So I've got this like cute little shed right now, which will become the spinning shed later. But for now, it's housing the artesian table as well as that. And of course, over here by the gardens is the kitchen. Got my fermenters in here. Got my mead kettle. Got my ovens now. Got my meat hooks. This will be a portal to my plain farm. It's not yet because I don't have the other side up yet. Have yet to build that. And my cooking ingredients shelf with room to expand. I'm still not 100% sure where I'm going to put the plains box, but it'll go in here somewhere. And we have over here the cauldron and the food prep table. And then behind it I have the gardens. So rather than doing everything in one place, I've kind of like split it up into, you know, this does this, that does that, you know. Almost like a well, I did kind of build it on top. Like this used to be an abandoned village. This is on my starter island. And the place where I call home was an abandoned village, which I basically just took over. That's why it has the raspberries in it and why it has the little farm plots in their odd little configuration and all of that sort of thing. So I had been taking care of that. And yeah, it is a shame that it is for only one person, but you know, my friends have day jobs that require them to be up in the morning, but I like to stream late. So I've been working my way through Valheim solo, which does mean that I do have my needs for metal are much lower than if there was a group of people here. So I think that's a positive. Alright, we'll get some seed onions going in here. And then the onions themselves go in here. And it's probably just as well, actually, now I think about it, that it is just a population of me, because there's actually wards that are keyed to me buried under my watchtowers. So underneath this stone plinth, there's actually a ward that is locked to me, which means that I'm the only one who can open doors around here. But it also gives the stuff in my base a bit more durability when I get raided. So there's a ward underneath that watchtower, and there's a ward underneath this watchtower. Because I am particularly proud of the watchtowers, so when I get raided, I don't have to leave my base. I just come up on my watchtower, and I shoot arrows at them until they go away. So this watchtower is basically for this side and corner. There is a deer so close to my base right now. One moment. I'm gonna see if I can teach it a lesson. It has gone behind a rock. It knows. How does it know? Get out from behind the rock. Move, dear. This does explain the weird grunting that I kept hearing while I was constructing over in that corner, though. It was this guy. Why is there a deer so close to my base? Also, the forest is coming back, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. There was a stand of trees here that I took down so that I'd have sight lines, and it looks like it's coming back because I've been ignoring it. So I need to take care of that anyway. As I am growing trees out the other side of the base, but yeah, let's see. Ah, that's the right chest. Put the wood away because I don't need it. Oh, I forgot to put... I'm never going to get used to the way that the ovens know I'm there. Let's see here. Raspberries. Turnips. Onions. Put the cultivator back in the storage. Yeah, you arrived basically just as I was finishing this. The roof might need a bit more, but I don't have any room, so that's Now, where was the core wood in here? There it is. Put the core wood back. Wait, that's also where the leather scraps go. Wait, let's go through the building like a smart person. This is empty. That's empty. I keep the stone cutter in here when I'm not using it because I built the forge entirely too large. So this at least like uses up some of the space. Yeah, it is getting dark. I'm not sure if it's the best time to go out and take care of that forest that's trying to grow. Yeah, I can barely see it, and it's not even nighttime yet. But yeah, this is my moat. I dug it myself. It is, it's not the fancy, perfectly square moat that many Valheim people do. I envy them that, but I didn't actually make my base square, so I couldn't get away with that, so I just did the thing. The moat doesn't actually go all the way around, because over in the corner by the farms, I'm actually right up against the water. I also kind of built on a hill, so I have like stone wall over by the farms, but I have regular ones. Well, what's going on up there is complicated. I refuse to explain what happened there. You can watch my previous Valheim videos and find out exactly what happened over there, because I am too embarrassed to recount it. I'm going to sleep for the night. This is my upstairs, which looks a lot better in daylight. I get my sleep in my glorious bed. You dream of a mighty bear sleeping deep below the earth in the winter of the world. It turns in its sleep, folds upon folds of flesh and fur. It has no head, no limbs. I never get further than that part. There's still another sentence I never get to read. But yeah, anyway, this is the upstairs, which is basically I keep my old sets of armor here. I keep older equipment here in case I need it. I have my brooding chair and my treasure chests. All that sort of stuff. And on the ground floor, I have all my portals. This goes to my port, as it says. That goes to Honey House, where I keep all my bees. Back here, we have the default portal, and this portal is my rotating portal. So when I pull up my world map, I have several places where I've marked portals as we listen to the hum of the... Like here, I'm using this marker to mark my portals. So there's a portal here, its name is Swamp 1. So if I want to go to this spot, I just... Screenshot is the only way I managed to read the strange dreams. Well, I can read them. My eyes, my brain can actually read them, but if I'm reading them aloud, I can't actually get to the end of the dream. I might... Well, Swamp 1 is not like this. This is all, like, that's all swamp. I have several portals around, some of which are close to plains areas. I got lucky in that my home island doesn't actually touch any plains, so I hadn't had that horror to figure out. But, do we have a little bit of plains here? I think we do. Yeah, there's a little bit of plains here by Hilder, who I did put a portal down by. That might be an interesting place to set up. There's a bit of plains on the swamps that have bone mass, but I definitely don't want to deal with that. We have a very interesting situation going on here with meadows, with black forest going into swamp, going into plains. I might use this. That map, busy. Oh yeah, I haven't gone over the entire world. I've been very careful to not go to where the newer biomes are going in. So I started just barely after Mistlands came out, and I've been very careful to not go very far south or very far north. Just to make sure that I wasn't impinging upon where they were putting the other two biomes. But I don't have to go searching for new plain quite yet, because I do have several places where plains are available to me. Like here, there was actually a village here of Draugr that I cleared out that might be a very good staging place for the plains. I might want to have a portal a little bit closer, but at the very least the Draugr village will have lots of materials for me to build in. I do have a nice little plain right here, connecting to Black Forest and even meadow. There's even a bit of meadow here that it connects to, so I might use this as well. Let's see, there was also the motor area way down here. There's a ring of plains around Motor's Mountain, but I don't really like to stage off of mountain. Staging into mountain from below, fine. Playing death from above, not really my bag. But there's these plains here, and I have a portal that's right by these, and it looks like there's a fairly large patch here, and there's another patch up here, so this might be very useful to me once I'm ready. But as I said, I have prep work that I want to do. I still haven't fully decided where I want to put that windmill, and I do want to tame some wolves. Although I still haven't decided how many wolves. I'm probably going to make a wolf barn near to the boar barn. That way I can, you know, take the boar meat straight to the wolves. There's that deer. I don't care. I don't actually need deer meat. But what I do want is for all of these incipient trees to depart so that I have sight lines around my base again. I don't care if the deer is there. I can see past the deer. No need to worry about next biomes. Yeah. Yeah. So it means that I can continue using the same map for my playthrough, despite the fact that I'm taking a really long time and they've released like a biome and a half since I started this streaming Valheim. But I'm just very careful to like keep myself. The trick is taking down the trees without taking down the raspberry bushes. And then it started to rain. As I have been ignoring this wannabe forest for maybe for a real-time year? Ooh, it might have been that long that I've been ignoring this. This is a mess. I'm glad I ran up that watchtower to show off my watchtower. I based it on the design that I saw someone using on a YouTube video. Unfortunately, it was a long time before I actually built the watchtowers themselves, so I'm not 100% sure whose tower I based the design on. But the whole deciding to, whoops, that wasn't a raspberry bush, it's fine. Choosing to put the wards under the watchtowers, so I'd always know where the wards were, but they were really covered up. It's going to take a long time for any beasties to manage to break their way through the watchtowers and the stone plinths in order to get to the wards. But it also means that people can't really help me in my world, even if they have Valheim, because they can't open doors, and I'm not entirely certain. They might not be able to open the chests either. So, why did I leave a stump here? What was I thinking? Now, I could have sworn that I took out all the trees along here. Did they, like, spawn in behind me while I was coming this way? Oh, the deer brought a friend? No, wait, that's just a branch that sort of looked like a deer. There we go. Never knew what the wards actually make. Yeah, the wards make the surrounding buildings harder for the mobs, to like the raiders, to break. But it also means that the person who turned on the ward is basically the master of everything the ward covers. So my partner came to help me one day because I needed a lot of copper very quickly, and I didn't... and I already had some thing going, so I didn't really want to spawn it in. So my partner came in to help me, but he couldn't leave the base because my gates were closed, as they always are, for safety. And he could not open the gate. So that was a whole thing. But yeah, when I get raided, it gets very flashy around here because the wards start going like they white light. They flash white light when something that they're protecting is being attacked by someone who is not the owner, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm using them for protection for the base. Because I'm alone and I have such a large base, raids can be a little difficult. I can't always like take care of things as fast as I want to or need to. So the base itself takes a few hits, and it was just easier to. Oh great! I got a deer trophy. But yeah, it was. I heard about the wards making it a little more difficult for the mobs to break stuff, and so I put them up for the raids, which turned out to be a good thing because back when I was getting raided by the trolls, if a troll that was holding a tree trunk showed up, they could actually swing hard enough that they would be reaching my gatehouse. And they really, really wanted to destroy my gatehouse. Okay, one moment here. I have 2 deer, so I can make 2 deer stew with blueberries and carrots. Carrots, blueberries. I don't keep deer around. But yeah, in multiplayer it's frequently used to be like, this is my house, which they're also useful for, but even when it's used in the multiplayer for this is my house, it also makes it harder to break stuff. And actually, if you've been to the Mistlands, you would notice that the dwarves in the Mistlands have wards, and if you try to break any of their stuff in there before breaking the ward, you'll get a lot of flashing, and it's going to be very difficult. Don't mention trolls. Oh, did you get ganged up on? I hate it when the trolls gang up on me. I think there was a time that I had like 3 trolls all like chasing after me at once. I just couldn't stop to get a shot in. It was terrible. Okay, stone in there. I got a lot of wood from that not quite a forest. That is an absolutely massive amount of wood. I'm actually kind of pleased about that. Okay, I've been storing my trophies over at my honey farm, so I'm just going to chuck this deer head over here to be dealt with the other trophies when I get around to it. I have a very large surplus of honey right now, so I haven't been visiting my bees very often. Ugh, rain. Let's see. Oh, my in-shed resin chest is full again. Yay! There's my backup resin. Well, one of my backup resins. Did I have deer hide out here anywhere? Maybe not. No, I guess not. Oh, wait. I do have a Grey Dwarf Eye. My favorite blueberry bush patch got flattened by a troll. Oh, I'm so, oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that is a tragedy. You don't get like big patches of blueberries that often, so losing one is, oh, that's very painful. My greatest sympathies. I did repairs here. Okay. What I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be fussing around until dark. I'm going to sleep, and then at dawn I'm going to call the stream there. And next time I stream Valheim, I guess I'm going to get started on the wolves, which is going to involve interesting things, because I think the best place to put the wolf barn is going to be in here behind the boar farm, but that does mean I'm going to have to remove my inner wall. This used to be the outer wall of my base, but then it turned out that I couldn't actually dig down from here. Long story. So I have a hole. But yeah, this was the deepest that I could dig here, and obviously this is not deep enough to stop the mobs. So that became the new outer wall. But this, I just left this here because I was lazy. But I think the best place to put the wolf barn would be to put it around the back of the pig barn. Which means that this corner in particular can no longer exist. And if this corner is getting taken out, then I should take out the entire inner part here that is doing the thing. Which is going to be very interesting around this part. So I need to decide how many wolves I want to deal with. Well, how many wolves I can survive having chased me to whatever location I'm going to be taming them. I will not be taming them at the base. The mountain is too far away. Yeah, my nearest mountain is up here. But I can't actually climb this edge. I have to go around here to go up. So running all the way from the mountain back to the base, I'm not sure I can survive that with a number of wolves on my heel. So I think I'm going to make a wolf taming area like somewhere closer to the mountain. Ideally, I'd like to have 4 wolves because I have 4 boar. But I don't know if I can survive having 4 wolves chase me at once. I don't know. Or I could like tame them 2 and 2, but that would take forever. Already up in my years, got a little silver showing up my beard. Oh yeah. I mean, I ain't no spring chicken myself. And if I had an actual patch of blueberry bushes and a troll stomped them to death, yeah, these are my boars in here. I really should have been feeding them so that they would have more babies, and so I would have a stockpile of boar meat to feed the wolves, but I already have a giant stockpile of boar meat. So I've been a little lazy, and even though I've been running around the base and all, I haven't been feeding my boars. But yeah, I definitely have enough boar meat to tame a few wolves, I'd say. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, that is the last of the overflow deer stew. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Progress. But yeah, I like Valheim. The combat is just about the speed that I can deal with, even though I'm a person who does not remember how to dodge ever. And I do really enjoy building things, as those who come to my Monday streams have probably realized by now that I have an entire day of streams dedicated to games where I can build stuff. So Valheim is a place where I can build things and kill things, and that is pretty awesome. But yeah. So I'm going to make my decisions about my wolves in the time that I am not streaming Valheim. Wait, are you a tree trying to come up in my doorway? What the heck? What are you? Okay, you're just a plant. Alright. Alright. Fine. Alright. And, whoop, nope, wrong thing. That's the chair. I'm not going to sleep in my chair tonight. I'm going to sleep in my bed. Darn it. You sleep in fits and fretful dreams, the weight of the nightmare heavy on your chest. When morning comes, you greet it with relief. So I have to decide where I'm going to put my windmill. Well, I've kind of decided, I just don't want to actually do it. Okay, I'm going to sit down here. This is the nice thing about playing solo, because you just hit escape, and it pauses, and time stops passing. When you're in a multiplayer game and you've got to like take a few minutes to go, take care of your bio break, yeah, you never know what's going to happen. But be that as it may, this is where I'm going to call it a night on the Valheim. I feel pretty good about the progress that I've made. There's still a few more things that I'm going to be doing before I head out to the plains and try to find a nice place to put down a farm. Generally at this point, the plan is to find a place to put down a farm in the plains and build the farm area, and then go out and find the stuff to plant in the farm. Because I think that that's going to be a lot less frustrating. Also, I do think I know where there's one fueling village, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll figure that out. But in any case, if you are curious about my solo journey through Valheim and what I've been up to and all of that sort of stuff, and just how many times I died trying to fight each boss, well, good news, all of my previous streams are archived on my YouTube channel. Good night to you too, Jorg. It was very nice having you with me for the Valheim stream. There is a playlist there for Valheim, so you can just winnow the Valheim out of everything else. You don't have to go searching back through all of the other archived stuff. And you can just binge away. I do love binging. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. I will be playing Dungeon Crawler for Try Not to Die Thursday. I'll be grabbing a character that I haven't completed the dungeon with yet, and I will be attempting to complete the dungeon with them. Which character? I haven't decided. I know it's probably not going to be Bernie, because I had a very bad experience with him at the very end of the previous time I streamed Dungeon Crawler, but there's other characters that I haven't tried yet that I can give a try. So that is what I'm going to be up to on Thursday night. Then I will be back again on Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3, where I tried to leave the plot, but the plot came back and found me. So I guess I'm doing plot stuff on this upcoming Baldur's Gate 3. I do have two possible plots, though. I may have to flip a coin to figure out which one I'm going to do. Although I have a suspicion that which one I'm going to decide on with or without a coin flip, because one of them goes to a place I don't want to go, and the other one doesn't. So, yeah. So that's probably what's going to happen in Baldur's Gate. And then on Monday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be playing Planet Zoo for Management Monday. Construction will continue in Planet Zoo. Last time that I streamed, which was last Monday, I had a habitat that I had started but did not finish. So the plan is to finish off that habitat and get the animals into it, and then move on to the next habitat and do a little decorating and then move on to building the next habitat. And possibly sprucing up a couple of habitats possibly sprucing up the Timberwolf habitat that I put in on Monday, because after I left the game and walked away and thought about it for a couple of days, I realized that I didn't really put anything in the Timberwolf habitat. I went to a lot of difficulty to put in the path system and stuff so that people could look at the Timberwolves really nicely, but I didn't really do anything for the Timberwolves. So I'm going to look into maybe getting some rocks in there or something like that, just to spruce up the place and give them a little bit more than just dirt, because that's all they've got right now is dirt. So I will probably be doing that. I will be finishing the habitat for the Arctic foxes that I started, and hopefully finding the time to do some more decorating and start work on the next habitat on my list. So I have a very long list for Planet Zoo, and we'll see how much of it I get to. Then, next Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we get enough people together for a game, I'll be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or 100% Orange Juice, or possibly some combination of the above with my friends. Depending on how many people show up, really. Among Us is the game we play when we have the largest number of people. I don't believe it needs any explanation or description beyond that point. It's a pretty well-known game. 100% Orange Juice is probably the least known game that we play. It's a board game that's basically anime Mario Party, where each of, I think it's 100 characters in the game, have their own special power. The dice hate absolutely everybody, as you would have seen tonight when my friends and I were playing. Oh my goodness. And the cards change the rules. So it's a fascinating, chaotic game that we have a lot of fun with. But since it is 4 players or less, it's for the least number of people. And then if we have too many for 100% Orange Juice but not enough for Among Us, that's when we pull out Scribble It. It is a Pictionary style game where one person draws, everyone else tries to guess what that person is drawing, and whoever has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds takes the game. And then, approximately 10:15 or 10:20 or so on Wednesday, when my friends abandon me because they claim they have to sleep at night in order to be able to work in the morning, which sounds sus, but okay, I switch over. And now, next Wednesday is going to be the second Wednesday of February, which means that instead of Valheim, I will in fact be streaming Power Wash Simulator on Wednesday night. I will be picking up whatever cleaning task is next in the career path and attempting to clean it, and then moving on to the next, and so on and so forth until I've cleaned everything. Well, not all in one night, obviously, but on the second Wednesday of the month, I play Power Wash Simulator after the group games with my friends. So, that is the upcoming schedule for my week, all the games that I'm intending to be playing, and everything that I plan to do in those games, at least for the ones that I can plan. But even if I don't have a plan, or even if I don't actually follow my plan, which is what happened with the Valheim tonight, to be honest, although I didn't say what my plan was, I did have a plan, and I didn't follow it, but I still had fun. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!